Greetings, everyone. It is I, Sam, from Sam's Disney Diary. Welcome to This Week at Walt Disney World. It is October the 15th, 2025. The blue-haired blogger himself is with me, having some slight technical difficulties, but we're working through those right now. Greg, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but everything is just not working properly for me tonight. All of a sudden, everything just went on, my friend. Watch, wait. I think I have a camera. No, just kidding.
That's all right, because what we're going to do, we have 2 weeks worth of content to cover. Lots of things happening in the parks. There you are.
And
greetings.
And the camera's just all out of whack. My audio's whack. Look, we took 2 weeks off, Sam, and nothing is working properly.
Nothing's working. Can you? You're a little low. I think I can hear you though. So hopefully, you're going to get better here. Tell us what we're talking about. Then we'll run the intro and we'll
try and fix this, Sam. I don't know.
Exactly.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you, but barely. It's really low, and I think others out there would say the same.
What is going on? Why is this? We'll try that. We'll just turn it up and see what happens.
Okay.
I don't know. All right, there it goes. Let's talk about TRON today. We'll talk about park news. We're going to talk about animatronics coming. Zootopia 2 previews. I'm sorry, Zootopia Better Together is coming. We're going to go to Disneyland. We're going to talk about Pop Buckets, Banana Ball coming to Disney World merchandise. Gingerbread houses. We'll head over to Disney Springs. Look at all the merchandise, especially for the holidays. Plus Muppet Magnet of the Week, Sam. I'm going to figure this out. It's weird.
All right, we're going to figure that out. We're going to be right back. All that and more, October the 15th, 2025. I can't believe the Halloween is just 2 weeks away. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us. All right, Greg, welcome everyone out there. Scott, Lily, Holly, Vlad, people everywhere. I love it. Can we hear you? Are you echoing or are we good?
I don't know, Sam. Is this any better?
It sounds good to me. We'll let others chime in and let us know.
Yeah. There's an echo.
There's a lot happening this week, so I hope that we can get to some of this stuff. I'm going to checkbox the echo cancellation that I see on my side. Maybe that will. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
You sound a lot better right there, actually. So let's jump in because we do have 2 weeks. I was traveling last week. You, my friend, did a TRON marathon at Disney Springs last Wednesday, where you watched all 3 TRON movies back to back to back, and we're going to get into that in just a bit. But tell me how that was at Disney Springs.
Oh man, this echoing's going to kill me. Yeah. Sorry. I don't know what's going on here. It was Sam. It was fine. 5 minutes before we went on.
I know.
I don't know what happened. Yeah. Tron happened. Yeah. Give me a second. Take a moment.
I got it. We'll take a moment. Well, I'm going to talk about Tron because you can still hear me while you're doing that, right?
I can absolutely hear you. By the way, I don't know if anybody else did. I absolutely loved it.
I like Tron. I thought the movie was great once you get into it. Here's the part that I didn't like, Greg. I didn't like. I went into this thinking, oh, they're doing a marathon. They're watching Tron. They're watching Tron Legacy. Then they go to Ares. This is going to be cool, and we're going to find out what happened to Sam Flynn at the end of Tron Legacy when he's riding his bike and he just came back with the lady from the grid and they just escaped all the issues. And none of that happened. Instead, we get this montage of, oh, Sam retired for personal reasons, and he's given the corporation to these people, and these people are now. That's like how they set it up. So it wasn't a sequel. It was just, which is good. It's a standalone movie. If you haven't seen the other Trons, it's cool. I think I really liked it. There were things I liked a lot.
Jared
but I didn't like
Leto had said. Oh, yeah, there's the echoing again. Jared Leto had said that he was going to do its own story.
And it is.
You kind of knew beforehand.
It is. It's its own standalone story for certain. But, it's fine. There's some things in between. We don't know why Sam Flynn retired. But look, I thought this was awesome. I love the way that it ended. Greg will be right back here, I hope. I love the way that it ended. Tron was good. What do you guys think out there? I'm looking back at the comments now. Still echoing. Scott, good to see you, my friend. Hope you're good. Literally the same. I'm going to move on a little bit here with some of the other news. My next question was going to be asking Greg about the Tron experience on the attraction. But instead, let's go ahead and move forward to other movies that are coming from Disney. Disney TRON Ares, of course, just dropped. We have Avatar Fire and Ash on the way. And Disney has quite the slate of entertainment coming here in the second half of, well, not the second half, in the end of the year. Avatar Way of Water, of course, is on the way. Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere. I'm seeing lots and lots of previews for that here in the north. Predator Badlands was a preview before Tron. Rental Family, which is from Searchlight Pictures, looks interesting. And I think more importantly, Zootopia 2 is coming, along with Avatar Fire and Ash, and a couple of other movies towards the end of the year. With that, I'm going to move on, but I'm going to slow down a little bit because I'm hoping Greg is going to be able to join us. This week in the parks, we got some news regarding the Rock and Roller Coaster featuring the Muppets and a new attraction poster, which highlighted a few things. Now, look, we have known that based on concept art, in the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster, in the pre-show, Scooter is sort of taking care of the soundboard, and there's penguins working inside of there. And we've known all along that it would be Kermit, Piggy, and the Electric Mayhem. What this poster reveals that it is the Electric Mayhem with special guests Miss Piggy, Kermit the Frog, the Great Gonzo, and more. Greg's attempting to get back in here. Hopefully this is going to work. But Greg, we just talked about the fact that a new poster reveals that the Great Gonzo is confirmed to be joining the Muppets at the Electric Mayhem Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. Are you there, sir? I hope that when you talk, it's not echoing for you.
I am. Is this better? That's better. No,
awesome.
No. So here you go, Sam. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to
keep going. We're going to come back and talk more Muppets, but I have some other things to. I'm going to keep going if that's okay. Technical difficulties today. We will get through these. We promise. Hidden inside of this Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets, Gonzo's in here and more. I can't wait to see who the more are. Was also an announcement that animatronics are getting updated in other attractions at Walt Disney World. Those attractions include, hi, Meredith, by the way. Those attractions include Frozen Ever After with new animatronic coming to Epcot. I cannot wait to see this. These animatronics were previewed at the last, not Destination D23, but the last Ultimate Disney fan event. At that event, there was an Elsa, and it was presented as though it was going to Hong Kong, but it will be amazing to see this come to the US. This is the animatronic. Right next to that is a video that I took while I was there. This is the I'm going to leave the audio off for a second, but this video showed the evolution of animatronics, what Disney had done. There's Mary Blair dressing some of the animatronics, the A1000 figurine, which is Hondo Anaka in Rise of Resistance. But we also got to look at Elsa. I'm going to turn on the sound for a second here. That is her arms as she is singing. So it was interesting to see that they had the full face and they also had the arms. But if you look at this animatronic, this thing is amazing. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So this is coming to Walt Disney World, to Epcot, to Frozen Ever After, and I think that it will be phenomenal and a great addition to the attraction. All right. Greg is almost back. I'm going to let this go, but look at... Just amazing. Greg, are you good? Can you talk? What do you think?
We always have backup, Sam.
You got a backup there. That's awesome.
Now,
so happy you have a backup.
Are you hearing an echo again?
I am not.
Okay. I hope nobody else
good.
is.
So Greg is now Holly, and that's awesome. Thanks for being back.
What I got here.
I am going to go backwards here just a second because I wanted your thoughts on the Great Gonzo being announced for the Electric Mayhem. What do you think? You're going to get an echo for sure if you do that, sir.
No. It's a setting on here. Sorry.
That's okay.
No, it's bad.
I'm going to keep moving.
Please.
Anyone want to join? I'm going to keep going. We talked about Frozen Ever After. We also got confirmation that Clawhauser is coming to Zootopia, Zoo Better Together. That was buried inside of that announcement. So new animatronics on the way. This is for, of course, Zootopia Better Together, the new 3D show coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom in the Tree of Life. And we also got some information on how you can experience this before it opens on November the 7th, which is only 3 weeks away. In fact, Greg, you brought back some pictures of the signs that have been erected inside of Animal Kingdom, but they're covered up. What I wanted to talk about is how you get to those previews. So those previews are for annual pass holders and for Disney Vacation Club members. Disney Vacation Club members are November the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Annual pass holders are the 4th and 5th and 6th. With this opening on the 7th, you need a park reservation, and there will be, I believe, a virtual queue. Greg, I don't know if you can confirm or deny the use of a virtual queue.
Virtual queue will be for annual pass holders.
Okay.
7 a.m. and 1 p.m.
Perfect. 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. Love it. Thank you for the input. Feel free to speak anytime you'd like to. Let's head out to Disneyland. At Disneyland, we got two announcements. Number one, Rapunzel's Tower is coming to the Storybook Land Canal boats. Of course, the Storybook Land Canal boats are a Disneyland original day attraction that was completely redone by Walt Disney because he didn't like the way that it looked in 1955. Mayor, I would love to get signed up for membership magnets this year. It's whether or not I'll be down there. Thanks for the comment. Member Magnus is, of course, the Disney Vacation Club nightly event, which are great. And Scott, you're right. There you go. You sound good now.
I have to watch talking. It's echoing. It is
okay. So you don't have to talk a lot. I'll keep going.
Your computer, my computer. It is not settings on here. So something is sending my voice back at me.
I'm not sure.
And if I'm off screen, it's fine. So
yes, on the echo. Here's a question. Let me confirm. I am not echoing, correct?
You're fine.
Okay. Check your tabs to make sure you don't have the show opened in any other tab, and you're hearing that.
Yeah, it's only one on screen with you.
Okay. Scott, you were absolutely right. Anything is better than those other animatronics for Elsa, for Frozen, in Frozen Ever After. In fact, when I saw those at the Ultimate Fan event, Greg, you were with me when we saw those. The first thing I said was, oh man, these are going to Hong Kong. We need these in Epcot because they look so good. It's the evolution and how fast they change. It's great to see Disney's bringing those back. Rapunzel's Tower coming to Storybook Land Canal boats. I started saying that Walt Disney, this was an original attraction. He didn't like the way it looked at first, completely redid it. The Storybook Land Canal boats are a wonderful setting around Casey Jr.'s train with lots of miniatures from all of your classic Disney fairy tales. Not sure why Rapunzel hadn't been in there yet. So very cool.
You and I rode together when we were out there.
We did, if I remember correctly. I think that's a video on Sam's Disney Diary. I do believe that it is.
It's seeing the ducks. On
yes,
right. They look like ducks.
They are giant ducks because of the scale, and the force perspective is completely broken when there's a Disney duck in the middle of Ichabod and Mr. Toad's house there. Yeah, Lily's absolutely right. Always love the Storybook Land Canal boats. So there's an addition and another thing to look forward to next time you're there. Oh, not Moonlight Magic, Membership Magic. We need to talk about that one. I did not get, I do not have that mare, but I want to look into it.
$99 for the year.
Okay. I think we did talk about this, Greg. I do not have it yet, but if I'm there, I'm definitely going.
You can meet the new in their new costumes.
Very cool. Next, new at Disneyland, Gordon Ramsay is opening a new restaurant. This, I believe, is going to be located above Earl of Sandwich in downtown Disney at Disneyland. No date was given on when this was coming, but this is a Gordon Ramsay establishment coming to downtown Disney. That's kind of cool.
We had Gordon Ramsay's house near us, and really good.
Oh, you do? I did not know that was in the Orlando area.
Icon Park.
Okay, Icon Park, sure. Down by the Ferris wheel. Yeah. Or the Icon, I should say. The I. Let's move on to some refurbishments. Exactly, Greg. Let's move on to some refurbishments happening at Walt Disney World. These are two updates that you shared, Greg. Both Feel More Magic and the, oh boy, I'm blanking on the name of it. The show Vacation Fun over at Hollywood Studios. They're both down for refurbishment starting next week, maybe, but they'll be back. Yeah. The 20th they go down, and they will be down one until the end of 2025, and the other down about 3 to 5 weeks. Okay, so time to clean up, time to, last time in Feel More Magic, some of the chairs could use a little bit of love, if you know what I mean. So even just getting in there for a nice deep cleaning, that's always good. In additional refurbishment updates, also around that same date, over at Animal Kingdom, Harambe Village Market is going down for a refurbishment. The Harambe Village, of course, is backed by the safari, but this is coming back. This is just it's been a long time since there's been any maintenance here, so I'm sure some things need straightened up, tidied up, taken care of, probably in the kitchens as well as on turning into a burger and a hot dog. Is that true?
Yo, I don't lie.
Okay.
Not kidding. Are we getting to a hamburger, chicken, and spot?
Okay, so hamburger, chicken. Look, you can add that to the menus. It's kind of cool to have some of that flair that they've had here.
Lost on a store. Trilo bite.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. And let's talk about that because also the end is near, only 5 days away for 2 establishments that are in Animal Kingdom. One of them being Trillo Bites, which is the shop. I was looking at the wrong map. This map over here. These are both very near Dino Land. Dino Bites is inside of Dino Land. Both of those are closing permanently to make way for the Tropical Americas expansion that's happening at Animal Kingdom. Greg, the only thing that upsets me just a little bit, and I hope that they keep, is at Dino Bites, the strawberry shortcake ice cream sandwich is one of my favorites. I hope that finds another home someplace.
I hope the buffalo chips find another home also.
Yeah, we should have mentioned that. So the Trillo is known for the buffalo chicken chips, is what they call it, which are essentially nachos of some. They're nachos with chicken,
buffalo, and
very good stuff. And Dino Bites, of course, is an ice cream.
Yup.
For the most part.
My God,
I
like nothing mellow and hallucinating with echo in my head.
Yeah, it's a little choppy too when you're talking, but we're gonna push through it and keep going. We're halfway through anyway, so at this point we'll keep going. Cold Brew has taken over Walt Disney World, Greg. A Disney Parks blog shared information about Cold Brew all over the parks. A couple of them looked really interesting, including the image that we're saying on the left is available at Epic Eats. With the Indiana Jones chocolate hat on top. Of course, that's over at Hollywood Studios. That looks really cool. That's vanilla flavored Joffrey's, complete with the butter cookie and the promise of a great treasure. How about that?
Hat included.
Chocolate hat included. The one on the right hand side is the White Rabbit Magic, the White Rabbit Magic Kingdom. It's a Cheshire cat. Don't be latte. See what they did there? Got a very important date. The latest offering in Fantasyland is the Cheshire Cat, the White Rabbit drink, Joffrey's Coffee cold brewed, white chocolate sauce, raspberry cold foam topped with raspberry powder, and a white chocolate rabbit. Not a rabbit, but rabbit on a card there. Kind of cool.
Rabbit chocolate square.
Rabbit chocolate square. I'm late. No. These were all over the place, including resorts. So these were not limited to Walt Disney World parks, but also in the resorts. Halloween popcorn buckets. Greg, I know you have popcorn buckets everywhere. I'm just going to focus on the Disney popcorn buckets for now. Just to remind everybody what's happening for Halloween. As you're looking behind you, do you have this new, what do they call them? The cute Mickey Ghost bucket. Yeah, the Mickey Mouse Ghost bucket. Lights up and glows in the dark.
Do not, because I spent all my money on Tron pop buckets.
Yes, you spent your money on Tron popcorn buckets. So maybe that's, dude, are you on the grid? I mean, if people are listening to this, you sound like you're on the grid, which is...
I may be on the grid. Me and Sam. Me and Harry.
Yeah, exactly. So you took these images at Disney Springs. Did this show up in any of the parks? Is this still only available at Springs?
Only at Springs.
Which is interesting to me because I expected that would be in all of the parks. But okay.
Interesting. This is the first time they've only done it in Springs.
Yes, I was going to mention, I don't recall that being the case before. In fact, Springs was usually the leftover buckets, or when they had a lot of the bucket, it would show up at Springs. That's how it typically was, but okay. I also noticed that this is a $22 bucket, which, man, it's so much cheaper than that Tron bucket. It's $75, dude.
$20 expensive.
I don't disagree, but see what they did there? They made it seem like it's a deal. Other buckets for... Yep. Other buckets for Halloween. Well, the Pluto is a sipper. The Pluto Pluto holding the pumpkin, the jack-o'-lantern, is a sipper cup. That's available all over the parks, if I remember correctly. And on the right-hand side here, that's the Jack Skellington. This was a Halloween party exclusive, but Greg, am I correct in saying it is now available all the time at the Magic Kingdom?
Available all day guests.
Day guests. So it's not an exclusive. You're good. We'll make it through, dude. The Talking Mickey bucket is still over at Hollywood Studios. I do have one of these. It's a little bit creepy. A little bit.
It's a lot creepy. I looked at my ghost because I figured one of them was going to kill me.
Yeah, exactly. For Stitch, the Stitch Mummy bucket has been extremely popular. I have seen this in multiple places in the park. It's extremely popular online, by the way. We also have the Disney Starlight Parade is the regular bucket that's happening at Disney World. And we also have a sipper cup that is the mayor from from Nightmare Before Christmas, where his head spins around to give you the happy mare or the scary mare, either one. I also want to point out two other buckets, Greg, because these are Disneyland exclusives. One of those being a really cool just villain bucket, and the other one clearly from Cars Land. I believe it's a sipper cup, but it's one of the cones, just like the case cones or whatever they got over there.
I would love that cone.
The cone is really cool. It looks like that's how they decorate Cars Land for Halloween.
See what happened. I can't talk him.
Yeah.
These wonderful puns you have.
Yeah, yes, I get it. Let's move on. Here's another one that I know that you would love to talk about, which is Banana Ball is coming to Walt Disney World in 2026. Is it the Coco Loco Coconuts? Is that the name of the team?
Moco Loco Coco.
It's the Coconuts. Any way you look at it. But the Savannah Bananas, who, by the way, are on ESPN, ESPN2, you can check them all over, they announced dates for their world tour. Not world tour, North American tour, and where they're going to be in 2026. And among those dates was an extended weekend at the Walt Disney Wide World of Sports. That will be quite the ticket, I'm sure, Greg. And Banana Ball is quite the phenomenon.
Did you sign up for tickets?
I did not sign up for Walt Disney World, and they are not coming back to my city in 2026. They were here last year. They're coming to areas around me, but they're not making their way into Pittsburgh again. That was a little bit disappointing.
The Disney World one. Nothing for nothing. The resale on those alone.
Yeah, the resale is pretty amazing. That's for sure. All right, I'm going to move to merchandise. So that's news. I thought the Banana Ball was really cool. Merchandise. These are your images, Greg. Merch. And there is a new to capitalize on the baseball princess sweaters that we had seen in the summertime. There are now villain baseball themed sweaters, and I see Hades, Ursula, Corella, and Maleficent. Yes,
only four.
Only four. Well, that's all there was for baseball, right? For the princesses.
Yeah, it was just Sleep Beauty, Moana, and Little Mermaid.
Yeah, and on the back, the number was the year the movie came out. Was that the same?
Correct.
Okay, which means there's two for Little Mermaid. We had the Little Mermaid and Ursula. Okay, sure.
I'd love more
I know that you would. I understand, and I'm just going to keep moving. And next week I will allow you to as much as you want. Lily says they're coming to Detroit. That's awesome. Banana Ball is just incredible. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse merch, new gear arrived at Disney Springs, and I see here the original Mickey Mouse Clubhouse member Mickey hat looks great. There's also a lot of Toy Story stuff, which I'm assuming is for Toy Story's 30th anniversary. Yes?
Toy Story and Levi's.
Toy Story and Levi's. Thank you very much. So that's why the hat is denim. That answers a whole lot of questions for me. and I'm going to guess that jacket on the left is a denim jacket that looks kind of like it's rodeo. Sure.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to say anything because it's a consumer thing.
Keep moving. Disney limited edition Crystal Arts Advent Calendar has landed at Disney Springs. This is, I think, is it 21 days? It's not. Is it 24 days? Is it all of Advent? Okay, 24 days. Beautiful crystals from the crystal store there. This cannot be inexpensive. Do you have a price for that?
$300.
Okay.
But it is crafts from France and US together.
And that are the same people that you see sitting there with the fire making things at Disney Springs. Super cool. There is also the Villains Ornament Collection. This is the Villains Tree.
The Villain Tree, beautiful. It matches the Christmas one came out during Christmas.
Yep. Love it. I do want you to talk to this one, so you could take your ears out if you just want to talk to this. But this R2H15 interactive remote control droid. This is R2D2 with a Santa hat, and he's Christmas colors. Where'd you find this? What's the story?
He's actually available all over Disney World now. Hollywood, Disney Springs, whatever it is at Disney Springs.
The H15 was interesting because usually when they do these, it's the year. So there's an R2 Holiday 25, which would be the R2D2 Holiday 25. This one's H15, which I thought was interesting. I kind of remember seeing something similar. I have the R2D2 that was R2WDW50, which is all the colors from the 50th anniversary, same size remote control. But usually they have the smaller die-cast looking R2s, which are the R2 Holiday 25, R2 whatever.
It could be interesting. R255.
Okay, it could be. It's a one, but I like the high five. Boom. But it almost like, did they get these? Did they find these from 2015? Or I don't think so. But anyway,
possibly. Hat does off. He does make the sound.
Oh, the hat does come off. Very good. Very nice. I like it. All right, let's move on to gingerbread because gingerbread is back. We got some official announcements from Disney World regarding the gingerbreads for the holidays. We didn't get dates on those yet. We'll follow up with that in following weeks. Gingerbread is back, but we'll get to the big but here in just a second. The Spaceship Earth gingerbread is confirmed to be coming back to Epcot. I'm going to assume it was confirmed to be once again in Communicore Hall. You can shake your head on that one, yes or no. I'm not 100%. It is not in Communicore Hall. Very interesting. Do we know where it's going to be?
No.
Okay, so we'll just wait and see. It felt, let's be honest, last year, it felt small in Communicore Hall. It didn't take up a lot of room. It wasn't the weenie that Disney always wants you to see when you come into something and it attracts you to it. I didn't get that feeling.
No,
I said weenie.
It was just a small ball.
Let's move on to other gingerbread houses that are coming back because we know that Animal Kingdom Lodge will once again have their gingerbread display.
Yes.
The Yacht Club will have the carousel.
Yes,
Yacht Club or Beach Club?
Beach Club.
Beach Club. Thank you. And the Boardwalk will have their Boardwalk gingerbread.
We can Beach Club will have the 25th anniversary this year.
Very
They're
cool.
doing something very strong, and they will do a special day for us to visit and watch this.
Oh, cool. So we get to watch them assemble this thing, 25th anniversary, which is sort of interesting because I think last year, Greg, was the 25th anniversary of the Grand Floridian's gingerbread house. And there is not going to be a gingerbread house at the Grand Flo this year. Now, I hope that is because of the construction that is still happening for the lobby bar. I don't know the status of that or what it looks like, but I hope this is just a 1 year take off. Let's get this thing constructed and we'll have a great place and it's going to look phenomenal in 2026.
I hope so. I think it depends on how busy that lobby was.
Got it. All right. Up next, we have some stuff that I need you to talk about. So if you still have the bad echo and you can just talk without like I don't know if you're wearing ear things or whatever. It is the Swan and Dolphin Classic. You went to the opening or the tasting experience with some celebrity chefs, and I would love for you to talk through this stuff. Do it.
Yeah, we went through the preview for the food that is some of the menus be there this year. And each night is going to have a different menu attached to it. So buy a different ticket for, you can either buy or a single night, but each night will have a different menu attached to it. There's also special celebrity chef cooking demonstrations that you can do wine pairings and tastings at Blue. What's his name?
Todd English.
Todd English will be part of also the new restaurant that opened, Bourbon Steakhouse.
Oh, very good.
We'll be doing a tasting and a presentation. But that here at Walt Disney World.
That's awesome. So this is I have not been able to experience. If any of you have experienced it, let us know. I just haven't had the ability, but it's amazing, Greg. If they're gonna have a different menu every night, this is a 3-night Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If I remember, just two nights, just Friday night, Saturday.
Live entertainment.
Yes,
they have Bubbles Bar. They have so much going on. It's quite worth, and it's probably the best festival we have here.
Yep, absolutely. A couple of things that you tried: Chinatown, the Pride Fork shrimp and pork dumplings. I'm sure that was good. There's Blue Zoo with the fried rice. Bourbon Steak had some slow braised Wagyu beef short ribs. Look really good.
All good.
I think some of the coolest things you got, Greg, is this clearly happened inside of the Swan Reserve, which is the very top level where you can get married with these views of Walt Disney World. These are some of the coolest pictures I've seen, and as soon as I saw them, I knew exactly where you had to be. So this is an image back in towards Epcot.
Top of the reserve is view, and I know they do a special this one, so we.
I did not know that.
You can rent out the place.
Yes, you can get married there and have up to 500 people at a wedding on top of this thing.
It's absolutely what is the best view in Florida.
It looks great because you're looking even beyond Disney World, right? I see the Marriott World Center in the background here, but just looking at Epcot and the Land Pavilion and there's the Dome, there's Wonders of Life. It's still back there with Guardians of the Galaxy and Figment, and if you move on and sort of look the other direction, just the Swan in general is gorgeous. There's some I didn't mean to do that. There's some construction going on in the back here. I think that's more Expo Center space.
That is the Expo they're building there.
Yeah, an expansion of the one that they have. And there's a close up there of the boardwalk, and the boardwalk isn't all that far from the back of the Imagination Pavilion, and this is Soarin' right here. So that's all cool, all good stuff. And there's Canada right there. Very cool. Just pop it up a little bit. Let's get to AMC theaters. TRON Ares, of course. There was a light cycle down there. That's the same light cycle that you and I saw at Destination.
They went all out. TRON here. They were trying to sales for it. They were trying to get people hyped for it.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I'm not sure what these buckets were from. If this is from a movie theater, was this downtown? That's at the AMC theater. Really cool looking bucket.
That grid one has two lights that you can move around.
Oh, I see it right here. Yep. I see it right there. Yeah, that can move around on the grid. That's really cool. Love that. And of course, the triangle shaped identity disc that's cool as well. All right, let's move on. Dude, Christmas merch is here.
The arcade cabinet is when
Yeah, awesome stuff. Christmas merchandise is in stock, and it has been for a couple of weeks now. This happened, we didn't have a show last week, but even before that, Christmas is in the parks. Some of the new merchandise collection, the lug bags, the spirit jerseys, the mouse ears, all the things that you would expect with their new 2025 Disney World holiday design. Tinkerbell tree topper, I kind of like that.
it's not bad. Yeah,
I kind of like that. Might be due for a new tree topper. Christmas is here, although it's not Halloween yet. That's okay. Some new jackets, the Emperor's New Groove and Orangebird. Boys, the Emperor's New Groove getting some love here lately, huh?
They certainly are back to that 90s, early 2000s Disney.
Yeah. There's a lot. The people that lived that as children now have disposable income. That's exactly what Disney is doing. Exactly what they're doing. Move on to the latest. The United States Air Force turned 250 years old here earlier this week, and Disney dropped some new Mickey flage or Mickey military merchandise, which looks really good.
Yeah, the Honor Collection.
The Honor Collection, exactly. Let's head over to Disney Plus. A couple of new things happening there. Number one, a ton of information dropped by Marvel Studios at the New York Comic Con, including lots of things coming to Disney Plus. I'm going to go down the list here, Greg. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man Season 2 is coming fall of 2026. If you're a Spider-Man fan, that is cool. X-Men 97 returns with Season 2 in the summer of 2026. They also confirmed a Season 3 for X-Men 97. Pretty cool. All of this on Disney Plus, by the way, all of these. Daredevil Born Again Season 2 will bring back Jessica Jones. That is in March of 2026, so that's not that far away. One that I have found interesting watching the trailers, Wonder Man brings Hollywood to the MCU on January 27th, 2026.
It looks good from outside.
It's interesting to see because the plot here is your superhero this is Hollywood. They're having auditions. They're going to make a movie. It's going to be Wonder Man. And the character is auditioning to become the superhero. And it's just kind of interesting to see how this goes. We'll see what happens.
We shall see this goes and people respond.
It is, when I watch the preview or if you watch the trailer, it is Marvel making fun of themselves. And I think that is hilarious in itself. I really do. Greg is shaking his head. Yes. Also, Vision Quest is coming. Vision Quest coming in 2026. No date. This is going to close out the WandaVision saga, which started with WandaVision and then continued with Agatha all along. This Vision Quest will close that trilogy.
Did you know it was a trilogy?
I did not know it was a trilogy until I read this. They dropped it. They dropped information about it and said it's in 2026. No date, just sometime in 2026. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, WandaVision was cool. WandaVision pulled me into the Marvel Universe a little bit because it was sort of a standalone thing that you could watch. Yeah. Cool.
I think Agatha was well done. WandaVision was well done. I can't wait to hear about Vision.
It will be awesome. That's going to wrap it up. Also in Disney Plus, new episodes of Phineas and Ferb are going to drop in January of 2026. That is cool. Always good to see more Phineas.
Yeah. New season coming. I think today just drop in this year.
Awesome. Yeah, I got to go check. I've been keeping my eye on that with my children to see when new Phineas and Ferbs drop. Love the song every time. It's always good. I don't know how you make a song for every episode and it sounds so good. It's amazing. Also coming to Disney Plus, just in time for Avatar Fire and Ash, a documentary special called Fire and Water, which will be the making of Avatar. And I think that's dropping on November the 7th.
I can't wait for Avatar. I can't wait for Zootopia, for Wicked, all the popcorn Muppets along with them.
Yeah, you'll be in the theaters quite a bit.
I'm literally.
Oh, you're gonna mess up the scale, dude. Be careful what you do.
Yeah.
Also coming to Disney Plus.
Scrunch.
End of an Era, a 6-episode docuseries from Taylor Swift featuring the final show from the Eras tour. We got some details on that. It's big news for the Swifties out there. Disney's doing a great job of this, and sure, I'll watch the 6-part docuseries. Greg is going to rip his banana for scale. I'm like a mustache now.
Frustrated.
I know that you are. It happened to me once on the show, and it was because I had a tab open with us in it. But anyway, Taylor Swift coming to Disney Plus, 6-part docuseries.
It's going to be great.
It will be. And this is, when does that drop? Do you recall? Do you remember? Oh, it's, you know what? It says in this trailer, if I hit pause and jump to the end, I know it's in there.
Soon.
Exclusive 6-episode. I think it's in December or November.
November?
It's also the final show, so I don't know.
They're showing a show from
December 12th. There you go.
They're showing her show from Vancouver.
Yeah, that's really cool. So is that one of the episodes of the docuseries, or is that something separate?
I think that's
a docuseries and then a concert.
No, I think
that. Okay.
I have to double check.
Disney also dropped. You were close, Holly. It's perfect. Thank you. Gingerbread banana for scale. We need a gingerbread banana, Greg. Explore Disney Plus, a new website, disneyplus.com/explore, is essentially there to help you figure out what's on Disney Plus, what's next, what's new, look at genres. It allows you to explore all the stuff. Do you have to be a subscriber to get access to that? I don't think that you
No. You the news that share out is all going to be on there now.
Yeah. Mayor's got some details here regarding the Taylor Swift thing. One of the episodes will be the last show. I thought that might be the case, but I wasn't sure. And it's background of the whole tour. It's kind of cool. There's pictures of her and Travis underneath the stage, and it looked pretty interesting.
Speaking of what? Can I start a thing where we flog each other with answers for scale?
We need to get some more of those. That's another conversation. We'll take that offline. Let's jump. We're gonna end up wrapping up a little early this week, but that's okay. We're getting through our technical difficulties. It's been a couple of weeks. Let's get back to the Muppet 70th Magnets. Greg, I didn't see pictures of these, but we are behind. We were up to week number 58. Week 58 is the Muppaphone. Did we talk about this last time and I just left it in there?
I think we talked about it.
We talked about the Muppaphone. So let's jump to 59, which is Uncle Deadly on my list. Now, I expected Uncle Deadly to drop on Halloween, but he gets knocked off my list, which is kind of cool. Bean Bunny gone, Uncle Deadly, Sweetums, Statler, Wardorf, Sam the Eagle, Kermit, others coming. This gets us to this week, which is week number 60. Week number 60 is, Greg, this is one that you called, one that I know Rory is excited about. Lips from the Electric Mayhem is Muppet number 60 of
we
70.
now have a film Muppet.
We don't have Clifford.
Technically, he was only in the group for weeks.
He was in the band.
I mean, so was Penguin at some point.
Yeah. Lily, thanks for being with us and dealing with those technical issues. We appreciate it for sure. It's all good. We'll fix it for next week. So, Greg, I don't. There's 10 more Muppets to go, right? 61 through 70. There's 10 to go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on my list.
I think he'll get
6 when I expect. Well, the 5 on my list. Let me give you the ones we know that we are going to get: Fozzie, Miss Piggy, and Gonzo. We're going to get those. Absolutely. I also have on my list Clifford.
Yep.
Emily Bear.
Mm-hmm.
and the Jim Henson Muppet.
Jim Henson, number 70.
I hope so. I completely agree with you, Vlad, that Clifford has a fair shot of being in here because of the deep cuts they've been making.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Muppet Christmas Carol Pooh. Very nice.
Oh, yes.
A holiday calendar?
Yeah.
Oh, like an advent calendar?
Yup.
Interesting. I did not know about that. We'll get to that one. Who on your original list of 10 has not been listed yet in the Muppet 60? Muppet 70?
Henson one. Gonzo.
Gonzo. All right. Gonzo's on my list too. Gonzo's has to be.
I mean, I had Muppet Film. Two others.
Yep.
Pigs in Space. The tomato.
All the pigs in space. We get all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. One.
Well, besides Piggy.
Yeah. Besides Piggy, but Piggy will come, and who knows how she'll be. She might end up being number 70. You never know. Emily Bear, of course, is Fozzie's mom. I'd love to see Emily.
With
Gonzo, Miss Piggy, Fozzie. All right. And you have not shared an image recently of what you have acquired, but these are your pictures of the ones you've gotten. And by the way, I saw this on the web and I thought, wow, that looks like Greg's refrigerator. Because it is.
It is.
Do you still have room? Or we got to talk about that next week?
Four left. Four spots left.
4 spots left and 10 to go. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Listen, I want to apologize to everyone for our technical difficulties. We will fix those for next week. We thank you so much for being with us. Greg, is it the end of line, or are we just getting started? Or is someone inside that computer just not have your day today?
End of line.
End of line. That's Greg from fantasylandnews.com. Make sure you check it out. All the socials, all the places you can expect. I'm Sam from Sam's Disney Diary. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week, October the 22nd. Can't believe how close to Halloween it is. Maybe we'll do some deep cuts into Halloween next week. Thanks, everybody. We will see